This is Cornbread's review. Hey, this is Cornbread's review. This is Cornbread's review. Talk about the hottest movies, old and new. Cinema breakdown, grasping the truth. No acting, I leave that for the cast and the crew. The capture the cool, not theatrical goose. So you better be direct or you have to produce something to break in like last minute news and keep quiet when the real going Matt and they rules. Woo.
Yo, welcome back for another episode of Cornbread Movie Review. We back every week, man. I'm not playing with y'all. I appreciate all the listeners, the subscribers, the viewers, everybody, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bell on all so you get all my content. And make sure you follow me, Cornbread1016, TikTok, Cornbread Movie Review. I'm dropping content. Hopefully y'all love it, man. But thank you again. We are back with another episode, another movie review. Come on, man. This one had a little hype about it. If you're in that certain field, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and we'll get into that movie. So today, we are going to discuss the movie called Hustle. Hustle, ladies and gentlemen, this movie is on Netflix. It is rated R. If you're the first time you here to my channel, first off, thank you. But I do each movie review in 5 different categories, all right? Acting, cinematography, storytelling. Did I get what I bought? And then is it a must-see? I add them all up, spits out a Cornbread movie review. And then you'll see, I'll rank them on, the whole movies all year, 2022, all right? So first category is acting. Adam Sandler is in this movie. I know, Adam Sandler. I know, he only does comedy, right? And he's pretty funny. To me, I like him. But this one's more of a serious drama with comedy in it, which is a good thing, all right? So Adam Sandler plays a recruiter for the 76ers. If you don't know what a recruiter is, basically they go look for certain talents, bring it back to the bosses or the team, and then the team says, okay, we do like him, we don't like him, we don't like him, we do like him. And then they might draft him, they might sign him to a contract. This is all basketball and sports-related terms. So that's what he did. But he plays also a dad, a husband, a person who's an underdog, who did have it at one point and messed it all up. So you get the array of acting from Adam Sandler, actually. You get the comedy, you get the seriousness, you get the fight, you get the cursing out, he's mad, the discouraged Adam Sandler. So you get all sides from him, and you get to really see his acting range on this, all right? Also in this movie, Juancho Herman Gomez. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but he is in this movie as well. He basically plays a young player from Spain who, is an underdog as well, diamond in the rough, if you will. But he's very emotional, meaning, he has a hot head, but he is loving too. And we'll get into everything with this movie. So if you haven't seen it, a little bit spoilers. So, all right. So overall, the acting for me it was good to see characters from the NBA family play themselves and play other characters. So there's not really no A-list celebrities in this movie or A-list actors in this movie, but everybody did a great job for maybe their standards or is the first time acting. So for me, acting gets a 3.5 out of 5 for the totality of the. Now, cinematography is the next category. I couldn't find the budget for this movie. I think they took over a couple years to film this, but I couldn't find the budget. And one of the main parts is we got to change this name, bro. Come on, man. What? The name is not original at all. You got Hustle. There's a movie out there called Hustle already. Hustlers, American Hustle. Come on, bro. We could do better. We got to start doing better for movie titles. They'd be like Camera Light, and the movie's about a camera light. Like, no. Same energy, man. Come on, we got to do a little bit better. But the movie is about 1 hour and 50 minutes, so this ain't no low budget, I just put it together and it's only 1 hour, hopefully you like it. No, this is a full production, so I'm really happy about that. The filming was clean. I really like how they went in and out of, obviously, the standard film, but then they had a couple cam recorder, you get to see, like, it was offset, and then you see them fix it, different things like that. It doesn't have to be so professional all the time. Even some drone work was incorporated in it. Locations, they filmed in Spain, Germany, and then, of course, Philly, because like I said, he was a recruiter for 76ers. And then I love the soundtrack, man. It just feels like every other scene they playing some bangers, man. Some old school hip hop. They ain't playing just, I just played one song or some song that you ain't never heard, but they were playing songs that were relevant for, let's say, the scene, or just what Adam Sandler likes to listen to. So me, I'm gonna be a little biased on the music selection. So overall, for me, cinematography gets a 3.5 as well. Nothing. They're not changing the cinematography landscape of how to film and different things like that. They didn't get the crazy budget, but they were sufficient in what they had, and I think they did the best that they could for that. So that's why I got a 3.5 out of 5 from me. All right. Next category, storytelling. Once again, this movie is basically about a recruiter trying to find his way back to the team, and then he has to go find a diamond in the rough, right? So the story was not original. There's been plenty of movies with the same concept of triumph. Even with the character, the basketball character coming from Spain and trying to make it. I've seen it before, but it is with a little twist. So I think how you don't have like a assistant coach or a coach getting fired and then trying to work his back up, right? This man was already at the bottom. So that was a little twist. And then going overseas, especially with America or with basketball, and then you just focus on America. No, it's bringing the next talent who's not American here that nobody knows about. So I like the little twist on that. You also get to see what being a recruiter looks like, bro. The grind of that, man. Like he said, he didn't see his daughter's birthday in 9 years, right? And I know I'm giving a little bit of spoilers, but it's not really too important in the movie. For my point, it is, but not for the movie. So I'm not telling you everything. But you see that this ain't easy doing this job. It's countless times that you gotta be on flights, eat bad, and I think I'm glad that they showed that. You're not getting home cooked meals, or you always on the go, or in hotels and just randomly falling asleep. So I like how they highlighted those things. And another one is, man, some of your biggest haters, bro. Some people just don't want to see you win, unfortunately, because they're insecure with themselves. Or some of your biggest supporters are there, but they might not always be there. So you got to overcome those things. And I think this story did a great job on showing that, never giving up. Yes, you might have a checkered past, but you can always look for that and grow. So for storytelling, it's going to get a 4 out of 5 from me. All right. Next category. Did I get what I bought? Once again, this movie's on Netflix and it's rated R. I know Netflix prices are going up from, I think, the regular subscription is about $15, and then the premium for like 4K video and stuff is $20. So I go to the movies every week. Since it's such a niche movie that I wanted to see, I would definitely go to the theaters and watch this. But you didn't have to because it's on Netflix, so it's kind of included. It's a Happy Madison production. Yes, of course, the Billy Madisons and all this, Happy Gilmore, all those, that's Adam Sandler, right? So I want to give a shout out to that company. First off, you did a great job. And it wasn't over-the-top comedy. This was good. Like, this was a solid movie. It wasn't forced. It was real-life banter that me and my guys do all the time and just crack jokes, and that was in the movie. It wasn't like, let's just fart on his head, like the stupid comedy that doesn't make sense. So I really give my hat off to them. This movie's all basketball, though. It shows that where the game has developed, it's going. Where, this game started in Kansas, I think basketball started in Kansas, and then it just grew. Now it's a global sport that produces a lot of money, produces a lot of talent, gets people out of poverty, and can make their generational wealth possible. So I really like that. The only issue I had is they shot like a 30-minute Nike commercial, man. And you know exactly what I'm talking about whenever you see the certain scenes that I'm talking about, man. It's just all action and training and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks like a Nike commercial to me. But overall, did I get what I bought? I'm going to say yes, man. So it gets a 4 out of 5 from me. All right, last category. Is it a must-see? Now, just like what I said, it's all basketball, which is the positive. That's the negative of this movie. It's all basketball. It's one genre. It's only a niche market that's going to watch this movie unless they like it. And then it's going to be other people like, that ain't real. Oh, I see. He ain't training like that. He ain't really that. Like, understand that it's a movie, But some people take this sport very passionate. I really like how they had about 50 current or old basketball players in there too. So it was great to see get them out of their element, and maybe it might open up the door for them to act even more. Not just act and be yourself. Like I'm gonna be Cornbread, and I'll be Cornbread in another movie. No, I want to try different characters. So hopefully that springboards them into another career. Also, this movie teaches you, if it's a must see, is, still be hungry but humble. Still follow your dreams, but don't kick on the people who's trying to help you, or you're going to have disagreements, but that's okay. That's part of the growth. So for me, is it a must see? I'm going to say a 3.5 out of 5. This is a Netflix movie, so I would say, of course, watch it because it's, there. But I wouldn't say go out of my way to watch this, if you don't like basketball, right? Because it's not a love story. It's not a drama. This is just all pure sports and then pure male sports. So I think they're missing the boat on a couple of aspects to bring everybody in to watch this movie. So is it a must see? 3.5 out of 5. So with that being said, overall, this movie gets a 3.5 out of 5 from Cornbread. Yes, 3.5 out of 5 from me. Check out my 2022 movies also. Now, this is part of the review where I give you a forgotten segment. This is a movie where you've never seen before, you never heard before, or maybe you have seen it. You just need to double back and watch it. And this is an oldie but goodie. This movie came out in 1997. I'm not even going to say it's a hood classic. It's a classic, period. I don't care who you are. You need to watch this. This movie teaches you about family, about betrayals, about sticking together, about, let's say, hidden money that that will life-changing, And that movie is soul food. Come on, man. I know y'all seen this. Shout out to, I got a podcast, www.asquaredpodcast.com. Make sure you like and subscribe to the podcast as well. We interviewed this young man, Brandon Heyman, bro. We interviewed him, and we talked about filming Soul Food and other adventures that he has coming up. So make sure you check out Soul Food. Check out the podcast, too. Great episode. Check out Hustle if you want, man. But I'll be back next week for another Cornbread movie review. Holla at your boy. Peace.